Obviously, we've been in this time of chop here recently as we approach the Bitcoin halving. That's kind of normal. You'll go through some wild spouts of volatility. We're seeing that with Shiba Inu price. We've gone through some retracements. It kind of is what it is. But I want to talk about something that could actually be extremely good for the price of Shiba Inu and would likely impact it in a big, big way. This approval is something that we're kind of on the doorstep of now, and I want to talk about when we may see it and why this would be good for Shiba Inu. I'm talking about the approval of Ethereum spot ETFs. Now, it might sound weird to kind of say that institutional money can be good for Shiba Inu, but I think anything that pushes the price of Ethereum up is beneficial for Shiba Inu. Now, the reason I say that is because of liquidity pools. Liquidity pools, Ethereum, I believe is the largest pairing with Shiba Inu. Might be the second largest pairing behind USDC, but because of that, when the price of Ethereum moves, ERC20s are going to very closely track what it does. Ethereum or Shiba Inu is one of those. So when Ethereum price moves up, Shiba Inu tends to track with it. When Ethereum moves down, Shiba Inu tends to track with it. Yes, BTC kind of sets the overall market direction early on, but you get deeper in the market cycle, and Ethereum becomes to be the driving force for some of these assets. Now, why this is big for the price of Ethereum is there's not really many Ethereum ETFs out there, which means that institutional money really hasn't had an opportunity to dive in a big way, not even close to what we've seen in terms of BTC. And we know that institutional money always wants to move further. They want to get their fingers in more things. They want to be able to make more money. And because of that, they're likely going to move into Ethereum spot ETFs, not from Bitcoin spot ETFs, but there's trillions of dollars that hasn't even entered the spot ETF market in terms of crypto. And that's going to change over the next probably 12 to 18 months. Now, this is big because, again, huge surges in the price of Ethereum is going to be good for Shiba Inu. It's going to drag it up naturally. That's how LPs work, right? Now, when are we expected to see something like this? Well, this opinion, this article is talking about somewhere in the next 12 to 18 months. So sometime during this bull market cycle. Now, some recent reports I've seen have basically said there's a 50-50 shot at basically at the next hearing by the SEC in this regard. And I have to say that what we're seeing is a lot of pressure from institutional money, a lot of push towards getting these things approved. The same way we saw with BTC, and we saw huge negative possibilities of getting one approved late last year. Look at how quickly we did, in fact, get one to market. I would expect to see the same thing for Ethereum as well. There is a big push from institutional money to get one approved. And because of that, I think it's going to be faster than this 12 to 18 month period. It would not surprise me if it happens sometime within the next, what are we in, April? Sometime before the end of the year. So sometimes in the next 8 months here, I would expect to see an Ethereum spot ETF. You cannot outweigh the push that and the demand that's coming from institutional money. Not to mention even the demand from overseas, the demand from abroad. We obviously just had the big announcement of the approval of Bitcoin and Ethereum spot ETFs from Hong Kong. That's a big deal. That's a $20+ trillion market that is now going to have access to these crypto related products. And this is big for the underlying assets and big for Shiba Inu because, again, it has a big pairing with Ethereum. Now, this may seem like a weird, entrenched, spider web of events to get the price of Shiba Inu moving to the upside. But people need to understand that these things do play a factor. These do move the price of assets. Now, the biggest thing I think, again, for the price of Shiba Inu is going to be retail money. Retail money is going to be the big driver of that. But if you have Ethereum moving the price of Shiba Inu enough, you can create that retail FOMO. You can have those who are not in the space enter the space for the first time. And again, that's where Shiba Inu thrives. New people entering the space. Shiba Inu has huge optics in that regard. And so I think that this approval that is going to be coming sometime in the near term is going to be huge for the price of Shiba Inu. Now, this is not financial advice. This is not a guarantee, but I do want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear if you think this is going to have a big impact on the price of SHIB moving forward. But I appreciate you guys as always. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. But have a great day. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.